Hello everyone. Hello guys. Welcome back to the new stream. It's been almost a week right now. If I can remember perfectly good, I think it's almost a week since we did our last stream. And yeah. And also happy New Year to you all. Happy New Year to everyone. I think we are all in the new year right now. Is there any country that's not yet in the new year? But yeah. I think most of the countries are already in 2023. So happy New Year to everyone, wherever you're watching from. And yeah, this will be our first stream for the year. Hope we are gonna do some stuff. Yeah. And yeah, basically we are still going to work on the previous stuff we have been doing. That we are kind of like left for some almost a month since we actually did some stuff on React Native. Yeah, we stopped building the gift shop app we are actually building in React Native for some time, just to focus on other stuff like Flutter and some other platforms we have been working on lately. But yeah, we'll be streaming on React Native today. Hopefully, we also try to stream on Flutter if the time permits. If you still have much window out after completing this one, we can actually stream on Flutter. But yeah, if not, we could try that next time. And I think that's it for the intro. Like I said, happy New Year to everyone once again. And let's see what we have in here. And also guys, try to drop me comments on the chat. I'll be looking at the chat, guys, see what you guys are doing there. So let's kind of keep it active and lively. So here we are. These are previous gift shop app, and this is the previous condition where we left it. And today we can actually first of all focus on adding a product ad. Yeah, I think that's very useful for any e-commerce platform. There should be a way for users to actually see offers and ads within the platform, but we'll be focusing more on the offers section where we're adding offers, whereby you can actually click on any of these offers and you can be able to view the offers available within the platform and some other stuff. So that's what we actually be able to do today. Let's go ahead and do some changes to our offer card first. So here we go. I'm going to need to close this. Oh, not this. This is not basically what I wanted to be streaming now. Yeah, so there we go. Should be this one. Just open our first screen. So I should be working on the home screen. And there, yeah, home screen. Within inside our home screen, the next stuff you want to actually be able to change this offer card, add some designs to it, improve it a bit, and whereby you can actually have expired offers and active offers. So that's what we'll be doing right now. So let's go ahead and do that. And if you go straight down here, you can actually see our offer card right in. Wait a second. Yeah, so these are offer cards, so we just need to do some changes to it. Open that up here. There you go. So currently right now we have a variable called index which we are using to monitor each of the offers. Each of the offers has an index number. We are doing some margin on it, whereby we are currently checking if the current index is equals to 0. We want the margin left to be 35. Basically this margin here should be 35. If the index is 0, that means if this is the first card here, and if not, the margin left should be 20. So you can actually see this is smaller compared to the space that we have here at the left. Yeah, I think that's it. And next we have to add a variable we can actually use to see if our offer is expired or if this is an active offer. So you can actually say it's expired. And this should be a boolean type because we are using TypeScript for our React Native app, so we have to actually give them a type. And next is expired, and I'm gonna add a title. So they should have a title too. Each offer should have a different title. It shouldn't be hard coded like what we have here. We currently hard coded all these titles. So title should be a string. Next, it should have onPress function, basically a way to place the offer card, and it should be optional. That's why we are adding this question mark here. We are saying that this variable should be optional, it's not required, because if you remove the question mark, it kind of like becomes required, and TypeScript is going to throw some errors telling you that this is required or something like that. So you have percentage, yeah, and this should be optional also. I will explain that why we are having something called percentage. So because we want this to be dynamic, we want to change this, not hard-coded, so that's why we are adding this percentage number here. And the title is basically for this title right in here, and expired is to mark any of this that the offer is expired or is currently active or something like that. So I'm gonna go ahead and save it, and next right in here, so this should change for percentage. We just change that. I'm gonna wrap it with some bracket to actually do some dynamic stuff on it, and I'm gonna say if percentage, we need to import this here, so I'm gonna say percentage. Yeah, there you go. So if percentage, I'm just typing out some Happy New Year message. I forgot to actually write that down before the stream. So yeah, so I'm saying if percentage is true, we want to be able to show some percentage that the user actually added, and whoever is going to use this offer card. But if not, if that is not, go ahead and show us a default percentage number, which is basically this. We go ahead and save that right away. Let's see if there's any other stuff we need to do. Next, we have to wrap this with a touchable opacity so that I can be able to click on it. So should wrap that with a touchable opacity. Yep, let's see. There you go. And this needs to be changed also. The changes that we want to add in there, we're going to actually import this parameter, so it should be onPress. So I say if onPress is 2, if is equals to undefined, basically if it's not added or none, and we are going to set the opacity to be 1.0, else set the opacity to be 0.1. Next, we add the onPress function right in here, and go ahead and save this. Let's see if there's any other stuff we need to do. Yeah, we're gonna add some code for the overlay, but for us, first of all, let's test what we have done so far. Let's see, this should be able to restart the app, but yeah, we're gonna have some issues that we need to fix right in here. So we could say it's expired. If it's expired for now, we should say it's true, but it's not going to take any effect. There's no effect so far because we haven't done anything with the expired parameters so far, and we are passing the index right in here. I need to change the title. The title, we can actually give it the same stuff just for now, and I'm gonna call this UAE. I'll just say New Year sales. Yeah, I think that makes sense. New Year sales. There you go. I think this one is actually much better. Just add the New Year sales in there. If you go ahead and save this, should have some changes. Okay, nothing is showing up, so this should change a bit. Actually, the Mother's Day should change to New Year's sales or something like that, but looks like we had coded it right in here, so I need to change it, and that should be title. Change it a bit, and yeah, there you go. Passing the title in here. Now we should be able to, yeah, there you go. So you have the New Year sales showing up on the offer card, which is what we are trying to achieve, and that's working as we need it to. And yeah, every single one of them actually have the New Year sales stuff on them. Yeah, there you go. So next off, we want to be able to either broad this, kind of like add the overlay on it to actually show that this is expired or not, depending if the offer is expired or if the offer is not expired. But how to do that, I will just paste some code here and go ahead and explain what we are doing. And no, yeah. So we need to import this variable called is expired. Now in here we are basically saying if this offer card is expired, go ahead and add an overlay on top of it, but we need to add an overlay style to this code base that we have right in here. And now we need to copy that also just to speed things up. We could just give it a try. Paste, and there you go. You can actually see that working. You can see the overlay showing up. Yeah, there you go. See the overlay on the card. We need to do some little bit of change on it. Because if you look at, you can actually see that this the border radius here is no longer showing up at the end over here. We can actually see the border radius. To fix that, I'm going to use some something called max height. Yeah, I set that to 200. Let's see if that works. Let's see. Okay, yeah, so let's restart this. And you can actually see every single one of them for now is actually having the offer card overlay on them, and that's not what we're expecting. Some of them should have it and some of them should not have it, so we can actually fix those ones, those a little bit of the bug there by just doing some stuff over here. So I could actually say if its expire should be if let's say if index, that's basically, yeah, item dot index percent remainder is equals to 0. If that is true, go ahead and add expire to that particular item. So yeah, so basically that is going to add expire to even numbers. So any of these that is divisible by 2 should have should be open, but if it's not divisible by 2, it should be saying offer is expired. So basically what we are doing, we are just doing the even number, odd number kind of calculation right here, whereby we're dividing the index of this offer card. So you have 0, 1, 2, 3, and 4. So that's how we count from 0, and we are saying index divided by 2 is equals to 0. That's not true. And index divided by 2, this one, is equals to 0. And if that's true, and that should be open. Else, no, if that is true, that should basically be blurred. Else, if that is not true, that should basically be open, because 1 divided by 2, the remainder is equals to 0. So this is blurred, and 1, then 2 divided by 2 is equals to 0. So that's actually blurred. And this should be 3 divided by 2, the remainder is not equals to 0, so that's open. And this 4 is, if divided by 2, the remainder is actually equals to 0, so that means 4 should also be blurred. So yeah, we should have the offer letter on top of it, and it should be blurred with the dark overlay on it. So yeah, I think that's it for the offer card, except we need to do some other stuff on it, whereby you can actually be able to tap. When you tap on it, you should actually take it to an offer page where you can see the offers that the user currently have and some stuff like that. Let's see if you can actually do that, because right now if you tap on this, nothing happens. So let's fix those. So they should have on press within inside the on press function. There you go. So these are on press function. We want to actually navigate. The first place we want to navigate is to go to the view all page whenever we tap on any of this offer. But once we navigate there, we want to change this to be to show the product that currently have offers within them, and not the whole product. But for now, it actually go ahead and show the whole product until we fix it to show the only product with the offers. So I'm going to say navigation dot navigate. Yeah, just navigate, and this should navigate us to a page called view all products. Yeah, and we also have to make sure that we actually got the spelling correct. If not, we're gonna have some errors within our app. But let's see. Yeah, I think I got that correct. So go ahead and save this. Try tapping on any of this. Yeah, tap. Okay, says that name view or product was not handled by any navigator, so that means there's nothing like that within our app. Let's see if I think we are making a mixer somewhere. That should be a page called view all. So view, yeah, this should be it. So definitely we made a mistake on what we did there, so I'm going to change this. Yeah, go ahead and save it again. Now if you go ahead and try this tab, yeah, it now takes us to the view all page. And if you tap on the good thing about this, if you tap on the offer expired one, it doesn't work. Okay, we have an issue. This should not work for you. So if you tap on this, it shouldn't navigate us to any offer page because the offer is actually expired. So to fix that, we should be able to hide the unpressed function right here. So I'm going to say if is expired, if this is true, go ahead and show a dummy, or basically pass a null value in there, else show an unpressed function in there. So this should fix our issue, I guess. So let's try this out. Yeah, that's cool. So if you tap on this, it doesn't actually take us to the view or page, but if you tap on the one that currently has an offer, yeah, it takes us to the view or page to see all the available offers within our app. If you tap on this, yeah, it doesn't work also, but if you tap on this, yeah, that works. So that's cool. Let's see what else do we need to fix. We should be able to have a product that currently have an offer show up here. So far we are just showing all the available products we have in our catalog, or basically within our inventory, but that's not basically what we want. We just want to show up the few product that has 25% offers and also has an offer on it. So let's go ahead and fix those that particular issue. I'm gonna bring some stuff up here. Yeah, so I'm just gonna bring a screen. Can I just minimize this a bit? Yeah, from the left hand side, let's drag it a bit to minimize the whole stuff. Yeah, I think we are good. And let's start from the flower model that we have. Yeah, this is our flower model. Basically that's actually our product model, but I just call it flower model. We will actually change the name letter number for now. We can actually leave it this way and just work on other stuff. So we have offer. So this, we just need to improve the flower model, add some stuff, so changes to it. So I'm going to say this should have a variable called is offer, and this should be a boolean. Next, it should have something called offer fixed price, basically the offer price. And this is how you're actually going to do it in your real world app. Yeah, so I have offer fixed price, which is going to be a number, going to be a floating point number, because the prices are always in doubles or floating point number and not in an integer type of numbers. So we have an offer fixed price. Next we should have offer percentage, offer percentage, I think. Yeah, and this should actually be an integer, something like 10%, 25%, 50%, 1%, or any other 100%, 99%. Yeah, so we're gonna make it an integer. So we have is offer fixed price, and offer percentage. If you go ahead and save this, so save and deploy our schema, and we're going to wait for AWS to actually deploy this before we can actually go ahead and start working on other stuff. Why this is still actually deploying the data, so we could just go back and see if there's something we could work on. So we just wait for this to do work and finish up, and like I said, just see if there's something we could work on in here. Product card, yeah, product card, which is basically this. And yeah, I'm gonna switch up the image that we're using here and show you guys how to use another package in React Native to help you load your images faster. Because if you take a look at our images that we have here, it actually is too slow while loading them up. So I'm gonna show you something. So if you go ahead and restart this, you can actually see it takes time to load up. And yeah, and if you keep on switching between the screens, you're going to have some issues. You can actually see this. Switch back again, switch. Okay, it still shows up, but sometimes it kind of like goes off. And once you switch, and you can actually see that taking time to load up and some stuff like that. Let's take a look here. Okay, this works. We can switch it, and we can switch this image to actually use another package. So the package is called fast image. I'm going to show you guys. So this is called fast image. Yeah. Yeah, so this is the package you can actually use. Yeah, with this package, let's say we have thousands of images within our app. This package helps us to load it faster than any other stuff. You could actually see that this is not showing up. It's taking time to show up. If you tap on this again, it kind of like takes time to show up and all those stuff. We can use fast image to fix that. Well, let's try and install that and see how that works. So I'm gonna say not with yarn, well, with npm, because I'm using npm. And one important stuff is that most people, when you enter into a project, we tend to actually switch to different package managers that we want. It's always important to actually take a look at the project and see which package manager is being used within the project, because if not, if you keep on using yarn and npm in the same project, you're going to have package dependency, kind of like both issues and some stuff like that. It's always good to stick to one. In our project, we are using npm, so I'll just use npm to store this instead of using yarn. So just use npm. So npm I install fast images for us. Once that is installed, we're going to cd to iOS and then run pod install also. Okay, that's working. So I'm going to go ahead and clear this out. Paste. And this will just cd in and just run the command that we want. We are still waiting for this to finish up, but looks like it's taking some time. So let's just leave it to finish up on its own. So our command here is actually done. I'm going to clear this, and we could just try using fast image within our app. Just over here, import, not implement, but basically import fast image from React Native fast image. There you go. And just switch this with it. No, switch the image we currently have with fast image, and that still works. Let's see if that, yeah. So sources, URL, and size, mode, any other. If you want to set any other parameters, you can go ahead and set it. But in our own case, we're not going to set any parameters. We're just going to leave it to this. Restart our app and see if that's working. Yep, and we are good to go. That's actually cool. And we could just use that also within here to render our images. So we just need to copy this first image and go to our product details. So we have a screen called product details. Should be, yeah, product details right in there. And I'm going to replace it with the image. So let's see where we use the image property. I think that should be somewhere here, but you can actually cross-check that by just commenting this out. So when you see comment it, I can actually see there's nothing showing up, so that means this is what we want to change. And I'm going to replace this with this, and replace, copy this section, use it to replace whatever we have here. And next we need to import first image, and then go ahead and do away with this one by deleting it. We don't need it. Go ahead and save. I can actually see the image shows up fast, and go ahead and restart again to test it out. There you go. Tap, shows up pretty fast. Unlike before, it takes time to show up. Tap on this also, you can actually see this shows up too. And yeah, so that's one way to actually increase, optimize your app and increase performance in terms of image loading for the users, because you don't want your users to spend 5 seconds or 10 seconds trying to see the image load up in your app or wait for the image. The reason why we're not seeing these images is because this image is actually broken. We can fix it within here, but we need, okay, this is already done, but I'll show you guys how to fix that. But yeah, let me go ahead and explain this. So you don't want your users to wait for 10 seconds, 5 seconds or thereabout just to see your images load up within your app. That's going to discourage them from using the app and going forward with your app. So that's why we fixed it by using fast image. Yeah, you can still use the image, the normal React image, but you kind of have to implement what we call caching. So you have to add a caching property in here. I think it's called caching. Almost forgotten again. Cache. Yeah, I think it's actually called caching, but I can't even remember again, but I'm pretty sure it's called caching. So you can actually implement caching, like I said, then you can use the normal image from React Native. But if you don't want to do that, the best option I've seen so far is to just use the fast image, and that works pretty fine, and you are good to go within your app. Yeah, that's one optimization we made, and we increased performance within our app, whereby, and we also increase user experience at the same time. Yeah, so let's go back here. You can actually see that our AWS is actually done with building our back end with the new updates we made. So I'm going to put it up here. CD, just put all the changes in the cloud, because all that changes is currently within the cloud on AWS. We just have to bring it back to our local development, our environment, which is what we are doing right now. I have to wait for this to finish up. I'm gonna say done in here. Okay, it looks like we are done. I will need to restart the app to make sure everything is good. Okay, interesting. Looks like we have some breaking changes. Okay, yeah, that's working. Yeah, I think we are good to go. So I'll go back to our content right in here and change some of the product to have what we call offers, and some of them have something like offer expired, or offer is not expired, and offer percentages and other stuff added to it. So you can actually say that the rose flower, rose flower should have offer. Yeah, is offer, we set it to be true, that it should be is offer is true. And next we want that is offer is true for rose flower, and offer fixed price. We want the offer fixed price to be, let's say is actually 150, but we want something like 25%, so offer should be 25%. So we want 25, so 25% of 150 should be what, guys? We want to do some math in here. Let's try this with my calculator. So 25%, that should be 0.25, I think so, and then multiply that times 150, so that should give us 37. So 37 of 150, so 150 minus 37, that should be 25%. So we say 150 minus 37, 150 minus 37.5, and we are left with 112.5. That's the new offer price. So 112.5. There you go. Yeah, 112.5 with our calculator. Guys, if I'm wrong, just let me know in the chat. Let me know in the chat if I'm wrong with the calculations. So we have 125.5 and we have 25%. This is actually an offer. So go ahead and save this model. And which other one again? You could try the Oscar one, or citrus flower, or basically try lily. Let's try lily and set this to be on offer price. So let's set this to be 25 also. Okay, one should be 25, one should be 10. So let's set this one to be 10%, and 10% of lily flower, which is 20.23. So 10% of 20.23 should give us what? 10% should be 10 divided by 100. Yeah, 0.1. 0.1 times 20.23 should give us 2.023. So this minus 20.23 should give us minus 18, but basically what we have is 18. It's basically on how we did the calculation that we got to minus 18, but it shouldn't be minus 18. It should be 18.207. Yeah, so we have 18.207. I think we are good to go. That should be our offer. Wait a second. Yeah, that should be our offer price, and this should be a percentage. So go ahead and save this. Now let's go ahead and use this within our app. So this, in our home screen, we have the offer card. Some of them will basically be, the offer will be 10 to 5%. Some of them the offers will vary. So I'm gonna say if, so percentage, so I want this first one to be 25%. So I'm gonna say if index is equals to if index is equals to 1, this, if it's equals to 1, if that's true, and Yeah, if that's true, the percentage should be 25, which it already had 25%, so we don't need to do this, but we can do this for the last one. So if index is equals to, so we have 0, 1, 2, 3, no, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So if index is equals to 4, if that's true, this should be 10%, else this should be 25%, and this is expecting a string, so just wrap this inside a string quotes, save that. Let's see if this works. So it didn't work, so we need to do some changes. And this, yeah, so we got it to work. So if index is equals to 3, so that means 0, 1, 2, 3, yeah, and 4. So there's index 3, so that should be 10%, else is 25%. And what else? Item index. So what we need to do is that when someone navigates to this view all products, we should be able to show them product with 10% or product with 25% offers in them. And I'm gonna bring some stuff up here. I also have to set I'm gonna bring some code over. We're gonna fix this later on, but yeah, for now I just hard code this here, so I'll just explain and go through it with you guys what we are actually going to do with those code I just brought in. Yeah, shout, we got a photo. Thanks for the photo. Thanks guys for the photo. Yeah, thanks for the photo. Yeah, let's get back to what we are doing right in here. Guys, let me know what you guys like about the stream and what's interests you guys about what we are doing so far. Yeah, drop that in the comment in the chat section. I'll be looking into that. So right in here, let's see. So we have something called set filter option. I have something called set search test, and I think this is the one I need instead of the one I just typed in. There you go, set search test in here instead of search words. Yeah. And now if we set this, and we're going to set filter option to offers, that means in a filter option code, just need to figure out what this should be. This, okay, we have filter option state should be none, and it could be many things. So filter option, if filter is none, do some stuff. If it's high price, do some stuff. Low price, do some stuff. If it's high rating, do some stuff. But in this case, if the case is actually offers, so I'm going to say case if this is offers, and you're gonna make sure that it's actually the same spelling, so I will just not introduce some bugs into our code. So it should be the same spelling called offers. Yeah. Yeah, it should be offer. So just make sure it's the same spelling, offers. If this is true, or no, what do we do? So if that should, go ahead and return within our flowers. Return flowers and filter where flower.offer flower.isOffer is equals to true, and sort by review star. So just leave it that way. Save. If you go ahead and try this, so let's say we tap on any of this. That's cool. You see, this is working. So these are the two products that we have that currently have offers on them. The rose flower has an offer, and the lily flower has an offer attached to it. So that's what it's actually showing these two products. If you go ahead and view all the products, view or should return all the products to us. Yeah, I think we have some issues, because view all shouldn't return just two products. It should return all the products. So I just have to look into and see where we are doing, where we did something wrong, because I'm pretty sure we did something wrong somewhere. Okay, looks like I found something. So whenever we tap on view all, which should be this section, it should basically set both of these to null. Basically not null, but an empty string. Yeah. So there you go. If you go ahead and try this again. So we have something called section header. Okay, not the place we should put it. So this is a different section header. Basically, it should be on all the section header we have currently within our app, and that should be somewhere right in here. Also, should put it somewhere right in here. Also somewhere here. So every single one of them that has a view or on it should be having this code over there to do some stuff for us. Let's give that a try. I think we fixed it all. So let's give that a try. Restart first. Just restart, and then try and do this again. View all. Yeah, that worked. Let's say we select an offer. See, the offer has been shown. Go back to view all the product. Yeah, that still works. So we can actually, right now we can view all the product, and we can actually view offers that we want to view. So view offers shows us two offers. View all the product shows us all the product available within our app. And next, what we need to do is basically have a way to determine which offer percentage do we want to show, which offer, basically, is it 10%, is it the product with 10% offers, or product with 25% offers that we want to show to the users, depending on which any of these offer card that's been tapped on. And we could do that by saying, okay, we have something called set offer option. Okay, offers in here, that's under filter option, search test, something right in here. That means we need to create another state that's going to hold the offer percentage that the user currently selects, or yeah, something like that. Or else we can actually have a way to pass in a object in here, a JSON type of object right in here, and then filter it within our state side. But that will actually kind of like make us to start making changes to all of our code base. And since I don't want to do that, I just want to fix one or two stuff, I'll just go ahead and create a new atom just to hold our states, and I'm going to call this percent. I'll call this offer card. Offer card percent. Basically percentage. Yeah. And this should return a type of number, because our percentage is in form of a number, so it should return a number to us, and that will show an error. We need to fix this. For now it should be 0%, and we should be able to export this. Export this, so I can be able to use it somewhere else within our app. Go ahead and save. Yeah, and now we can use it somewhere right in here at the top with recoil value. Oh no, yeah, okay, I see. Yeah, we need to use it, but not with recoil value, but with recoil state, because I want to always update the state depending on the offer card that's been selected. We say offer card percent, and this should say set offer card percent should be equals to use recoil state, and pass this offer percentage state that we want in there. There you go. So right now, what we need to do is that whenever the offers are being tapped on, or whenever someone selects an offer, we're gonna call this also set offer percent. For now, we are going to add code 10 in here. See that? Just set it to 10, and then within our state, when we want to do the filter option, we want to get hold of this offer percent. So I'm going to say constant percent. Basically call that offer percent to actually be clear. It should be equals to get offer card percentage, and there you go. So I'm going to say when offer is being selected, I want to also be able to filter based on if the flower has an offer and double and here, just and flower dot offer fixed price, not fixed price but percentage, is equal to offer percent if it's the same. So go ahead and return those products for us. If not, do not return any product. So basically that's what we are doing right here. So let's go ahead and test that. If I select any of this, it should return one product at the moment. So this is the only product that has 10%. If you want to make sure if that's true, within our app here, inside our database, our cloud database, you can actually see that offer percentage is 10. So this has 10% offer. So that's what is only showing this. And within our app, we just had coded it that it should just return only product with 10% offer. This is not good. We shouldn't have coded it, but for now, because there's no way normally if we want to go much further, we'll do that later on. We have to make this to be returned dynamically from our app. So our app should have a way to actually return all the offers that it has and kind of like build an offer cards with it for our users to actually be able to see offers that we have. But for now, we are just hard coding all this offer card within our app. Since we are doing that, so I will just go ahead and also fix this a bit, but still not the right way to do it, but just fix it a bit. Every other stuff we did here is actually a good way to actually implement the offers within app, except that you just have to make it to be dynamic, whereby the app should be able to see all the offers within the app, within the e-commerce platform, and then build something like offer cards that matches up to all the offers that are available, so that the user can be able to select which one they want. So in this case, I'm going to say if index, I will say item.index is equals to, if it is equals to 3, so we already know that's the one with the 10% stuff on it. Else, then set offer card should be 25. Or that's another way to actually do it. We could pass this percentage up to the onPress function, and we could get it from here and then be able to set the offer card that we want to set. And this is the only place that we can be able to pass in the offers that currently exist within the database, and that is actually a better way to solve this issue. So I would say whenever someone taps on the onPress function, you either go ahead and pass onPress function that should return it should return void, do not return anything, but basically also have a parameter called %, which should be of type number. There you go. And I'm going to copy that. I have a function that should be called, and within this function I'm going to have something called onPress. Wait a second. Else call this onPress with percentage okay, percentage is not assignable to type. Yeah, so we need to clear this by removing the at the end issue of the percentage, because the percentage we actually made it to be what is it, a string? So percentage is actually a number. Okay, I see. In here we are passing something like 25%, and we are passing a string that actually contains this % sign on it, but that shouldn't be true. So what we could do is to basically have this inside this, have this around it, so have % and then have the % sign at the back of it. So this becomes a number instead of a string. So I'll just call this to be a number. We are going to pass, and that solves the issues that we're having. So this says that it might be undefined, so I'm going to force unwrap it because I know it's not going to be undefined. And once we got that in there, what else are we having issues with? Before we continue, so let's fix this one first. So this should be a number and not a string. There you go. That's one way to fix this one. And you could just go back in here and see how to fix this. Okay, we are having a type issue here. Trying to figure out. Okay, yeah, we can just, so the null property that we are passing to it is the issue that we are having. So we should say we are passing, right now we are going to pass a function that does nothing instead of passing a null to it. So basically it's still the same stuff that we want to achieve, but in a different way. A function that does nothing. So if expired is true, passing a function that does nothing. A callback that does nothing else, passing a callback that does something. Let's see if this still works. So within our home screen, now we just pass the percent in here and just pass the percent in here, and hopefully this works. So if you go ahead and tap on this, yeah, still returns the one with 10%. And if you go ahead and tap on this, yeah, that returns the one with 25%. So that's working good. So this returns product with 25%, and this returns products with 10%. And what else do we need? And if you tap on these ones, the offer is expired, nothing is actually being returned to the user. So it's actually showing that nothing is being returned to the user. So that's cool, that's good. Yeah, I think we're able to actually finalize our offer card. I don't think if there's any other changes that we need to make. So far so good. The offers are being returned in the way that we want them to actually be returned. Let's see what else we can actually fix after this. We can actually add one more filter here, whereby you can actually filter based on offers. So let's say the user taps on offers, it just returns product that has offers on them back to the user. I think that's actually another good way to improve the filter with high, low price, high rating, and with offers. So that's cool. So we just add that to also our filter section. And I just kind of like I just have a thought about this right now. I didn't think about this before, but it just came to my mind. We should actually add it to our filter section. So do that. We just need to go to the view product detail, not product detail, but basically view all screen. Now view all products. So here's our view all products. Let's see. Yeah, show filter shows this. We have filter options, and filter option, which is 3 at the moment. So we just want to make it 4. I just copy this, replicate it again, but basically copy and paste it. Instead of high rating, I'm going to say with offers. There you go. Product with offer, filter with offers, and this should say with offers. No, offer filter option should be equals to offers, and this should just say with offers, set filter option. So let's see what that set filter option is all about. On press, when someone press on this, what is actually being returned? Filter options press. Okay, accept, it returns a string, passing it on a string to each color, and that's actually the title. The title becomes a filter option. Interesting. So that's what we did here. Right now, that's not what I'm trying to get to in this case. That should be within view all products, I mean to say. Yeah, still within this. So the filter option is actually the title. So we could just remove this to be offer, search with offers. Okay. You can actually see that it's been selected. let's take a look here. Just clear this. You see everything is being returned right in there. If you go back and select offers again, you see only product with offers have been returned. High rating returns nothing. All those other ones return something, so you can actually see them. That's cool. High rating, there's no product with high rating, so back to offer. There's only product with offer. And the issue, the problem is that basically right now this is only returning offers based on the last offer input we have within our app. If you go back and restart this, you're gonna see something. We're going to fix a bug right now. If you go back and say view all product, open the filter and select offers, you see no longer there's no offer that's been returned anymore. That's because within our use state here we are saying something like if the product has an offer on it and flower dot offer percentage is equals to offer percent. So return where offer percent is being included inside the product. That's why we're actually having this issue right in here, because there's no offer that's matching 0. So the default offer percentage actually 0. There's no offer that matches 0. We want this to return all the offers and not one specific offer also. And if that is the case, we need a way to be able to do some stuff. I can't wrap this. Let's try this. Just thinking of a code to write here. Could say if offer percent is equals to 0. If that's true, return true. Else pass in whatever that's in here. If you go ahead and run that, okay, that's working. Let's try this first. Okay, go to offers. There you go. We have offers with 0 being returned. And clear this. If you go back to select 25% offers and go back again and select view all offers, it's going to return only products with 25% offer this time around. And to fix that, you should have a way to reset the offers to 25 whenever we press on this, and that also can be done in the view all screen, where we could actually say that we want to set offer card percent, because that's what we need to do some changes on right in here before calling set filter options. And we're gonna copy this code. We need to use it somewhere here. I think that might be a better ways to actually write this, better options to ways to write this code. But for now, we're gonna stick with this one. Okay, yeah, somewhere right in here. I'm gonna use that code, import this, and go ahead and save. I hope we are not having, I didn't do anything wrong here. Okay, yeah, this I'm gonna set it to be 0. So reset the whole offer to be back to 0. If you go ahead and restart, okay, we don't need to restart, but just test this. And let's say we have view all first. Offers, 2 offers is being returned, which is cool. Next, go back, select a 25% offers, come back, and go back to view or go back to offers. Yeah, go back to offers. This is still returning one offer back to us. Oh, we are doing it the wrong place, not here. This is not the place we should be doing that. It should be within this section right here. Yeah, there you go. That's working now. So if we go back, try this again, 25% off, view all, go to offers. Now it returns all the offers that's actually available within the app. That's working. And yeah, I think that's it. I don't think there's any other bug we can actually experience right now. So let's set a 10%, go back to filter, tap on this again. You should be able to see all the offers selected within the app. You can actually clear this and returns all the available products in the app. You can go back and yeah, do whatever every other stuff you want to do. And also one more thing, we want to add a way for either we allow the user to actually scroll through the offers and see if there's available offers in the app, or we could just add something called auto scroll. Let me show you guys. Auto scroll. So there's this package called auto scroll in React Native that basically automatically scrolls the horizontal view. Yeah, something like this. Yeah, see how this kind of automatically scrolls itself. We could actually add that package, and that will actually scroll all our products for us. Or I will leave it for you guys to add. Okay, let's go ahead and do that. Copy this code, go over here, go ahead and paste, npm install that. So we don't need to so basically this is actually being implemented with the knowledge of recoil or stuff like that, but I know the HTML tag basically is same HTML. This HTML tag does this. There's an HTML tag that does the same stuff like this. You can actually have a way to have an auto scroll HTML element within a page, and you can use recoil tag for that. Let's see how I actually pronounce this. Google pronunciation. Where do we type the word? No. Okay. You keep on pronouncing tools. Other stuff I'm typing in, he just pronounces them for me. I'm trying to be able to kind of like change this. It's not Google Translate I'm trying to use. I'm trying to use Google Translate. Trying to get the pronunciation of that, but I think it's called recoil or some stuff like that. But since our Google cannot actually allow us to figure out to pronounce it, but let's just leave it that way. So we'll go ahead and clear this out. And since we installed it, so we could use it this way. I will just add it within our app. One way to add that, go to our home screen and wrap our offer card with it. And and if we are to do that, so it's going to be something like this. So auto scroll, basically import is not being suggested to us. Okay, that's strange. We just import it. Let's see how we can actually import it. Okay, yeah, this way. Just copy this. Once that is copied, just go straight here and import, and I think that is fixed. There you go. I'm just hard coding this for the moment, just trying to test stuff. Yeah, so this is how it works. So this is the Macquarie stuff, auto scroll feature, and as this scrolls through the app, the user can be able to see all the available offers within your app that they can actually use, or some stuff like that. Other stuff you can actually use, you can duplicate all the offer card you have. So this is how it works. So you can actually duplicate all this and save them. So you see how this works, and we need to do some styling to fix the issue we are having right now, and the styling needs to be done on the view, just right there, and you can actually see that fixed up very well. And let's see if we can actually be able to scroll by our hand instead of just allowing it to scroll. Okay, yeah, it's blocking us from scrolling this with our hand, with our own hand, so that's not good. We should be able to allow the user to actually scroll with their own hand also if they want to scroll. Basically dictate a scroll view, a scroll gesture, and then allow the user to scroll with their own hand. I think that's what this is missing. Yeah, you can actually use this Macquarie stuff, auto scroll on your page, and have way to show all these product either expired or not. 4% equals to 0, percentage is equals to this is expired. Let's see. Yeah, we have one because I just changed this stuff here to actually allow us one with offer. So if it's up on this, it still works. It takes us to the page with 10%, but since the user cannot scroll with their own hands, so I'm going to go ahead and revert back to the previous state we have, and I'm also going to uncomment this out, auto scroll all the way from here to this point is going to be commented out, both with the auto scroll itself and down below here. Then we revert back to our previous code. And our previous code doesn't have auto scroll, or we can actually implement our own auto scroll later on. But here we go. You can actually see this. Save. Yeah, and the user can actually scroll through the horizontal view whenever they want. So yeah, that's it, guys. I don't know any other stuff we need to do right here for the offer card to show you guys something else, but I think we are good to go. See if there's something we could do. Yeah, we added fast image, and we're able to add offers to our app, whereby users can view offers that are available, 10% offers, and also be able to view all the products, and then added one more filter option to view all the available offers in the app and clear the offers, go back, and yeah, I think that's it so far. Next step we could actually do is we can go ahead and say we could work on this so that whenever someone taps any of this, it will just take us to the user page, and also take us to the basically it will take us to the view all page and show us all the product that's actually flowers, or all the product that are actually different other gifts, or something like that. Or we could actually be able to view all the product that has offers on them over here. I think that one we need us to do some editing within our app. Let's see. Okay, let's try and see if we can actually add that also. So we have our product card right somewhere here. We have the view. Okay, we have title, and we have prices, title and price, what else? And okay, yeah, I will copy some code over so we can actually see some stuff. Okay, I got some code here, so I'm gonna paste the code right in here within our code base, somewhere right here. So it starts from here all the way to here. Also, some parameters that we're going to need. That should be some few lines of code I'm going to copy over, write somewhere here, and also write somewhere here. There you go. And that will fix the issues that we're having, except we have this problem that needs us to add something called mean price style to our code, and I'm going to explain this later on. Once we are done with this fix, save. Now you can actually see this showing up here. So basically we have this test. We have two tests. One is a parent test that's wrapping other tests within it. So this is the parent test right here, and within it we have some few other tests also that shows up right in here too. Basically what this is doing, what we're saying that we have this, our main test, which is the one with the AED, and we're saying if there's an offer, go ahead and show us another text with the offer percent, and we're going to say offer percent off. There's a percent that's percentage as off the previous price, and then we have the new price showing here, and that's basically if its offer is true. Now we need to add this inside our home page, because this is going to have some stuff that we look at. Yeah, the product card somewhere here. Okay, let's start with this section. I'm gonna bring up a code. Let's paste this right in there, and also paste that for this section also. Yeah, that kind of looks much better right now. So let's go ahead and explain this. And item. I need to restart. So you can actually see if the product has an offer. It can actually show you the product that has an offer. So this, the previous price is AED, no? Okay, the previous price is 150 AED, which is 25% off. This should be the new price, but it's actually canceling it out. So that's not what we're expecting it to do. So we got an issue that we need to fix. Okay, let's go back. So right in here we have price. Okay, I'm sorry to remove this one. We don't need this. Yeah, that fixes it. So this should be the old one, no, the new price. The new price should be in the red and the old price should be cancelled out. So we need to reverse this a bit. So the new price So I have a test styles or price we added to it, and if it's an offer, okay, okay, I see. Yeah, I see where we are having the issue. So basically we have an offer price and we have a new price. So if there's an offer, so the new price should be here and the old price should be here, so not the other way around. So this should be here and this should be here. And how to translate that within our app is what we're trying to see. So if offer is true, so we could say if offer, if this is true, so if that is true, shows the offer price. I guess that's one way to actually fix this. Let's test it out. Yeah, so that shows the offer price, shows the percentage also, which is the new price, else shows the old price, the main price itself. Then over here, the one that should be cancelled out should be the old price, which we can actually do like this. Yeah, this is how to get it to work. That's nice. So right now you can actually see the new price is now 212 dirham.5, 25% off, and then the old price is the one that's been cancelled out, and also the same thing that we did here. The new price is 18.207 and 10% off. The old price is basically 20.23 AED. So that's one way to actually fix it, but that would be an issue if you try to buy this product. The product we actually go ahead and buy using the old price and not the new price. That's what we actually have to fix in our next episode, still on this project. but for now, this is what we are going to be leaving it for the offers and offer product and other stuff. So this is where we are going to be leaving everything. There's some stuff, other stuff we actually need to work on, basically the coupon parts and also the contact us page path. We still need to work on those ones. Maybe all this will be done in our next stream, so guys, also be on the lookout for the next stream. And yeah, till then, have a nice day everyone. Thank you guys for joining, and if you haven't subscribed to the channel, please to try and subscribe to the channel, and also try to share our stream with your friends on your pages or any social group we are into. Just share the streams right there to get more people on board and more people to actually watch what we are doing right here. With that being said, thank you guys for joining. Have a nice day everyone, wherever you're watching from those also watching from Twitch. Thank you guys on Twitch, those on YouTube, thank you guys on YouTube, and see you guys in our next stream. The next one will be basically on Flutter. There's some cool project coming on Flutter. I will just give you guys a tease. The next project we'll be building on Flutter is basically a secret app whereby you can actually be sharing a secret messages, encrypted messages using images. So you encrypt the message in an image. Even if someone opens the app, he will just see an image. He wouldn't know that's the actual message behind that image. So you will be the only one to open up the message. So for now, that's basically all you guys have to know until you guys joins on the next stream, and you guys are going to see the full package. Thank you guys. See you guys in the next stream, and have a nice day everyone. Don't forget to subscribe too.